There we go. Hello? Melissa? Melissa, are you talking?
Yeah, I can't hear her either.
I don't know if she knows. She must have muted herself. Melissa, we can't hear you.
Hey guys, so apparently
There you are.
hello. The best laid plans. Welcome again. Maybe I'll trim the first few minutes off of this. So guys, 12 of you qualified for this Better Your Best party. I'm super proud of you guys. I was telling my BDA about that and she's like, 12? And I was like, I know. And she's like, that's amazing. I was like, I know. Everybody on our team's doing a great job stamping and sharing what they love. So I was super excited to be able to mail you this class. You all have this at home, or if you're going to be home, it'll be there. If you're watching the recording, it's there for you. I included everything. I included this little bag. It's one of the new embossed treat bags. It comes with these little handles. It's really a sturdy little bag, and they fit note cards and cards, even large cards, really, really well. So there's 10 in here with envelopes, and they all fit in here. So if you're thinking about like fall craft fairs, these would be really cute to package up some cards or let people fill a bag for, X amount of money or whatever. I don't know. I just thought these were really cute little bags. And they're pretty sturdy. I feel like they're pretty solid. And the handle is really cute on it as well. So everybody got one of these. If you haven't had one of these bags, or you haven't checked it out, I thought they're really cute. A lot of people ask me about the memories and more and what you can do with them. So you can make lunchbox notes with them. You could, tuck them in a lunchbox for someone. You could make a really cute tag with them. And so this one I use that punch. I'll find it. This punch. The punch that has the little slot in it, and it makes that little slit. And so then you can put this ribbon through. This is the ribbon that's back ordered right now. So it'll be available in the end of August, but you guys got a good chunk of it. It's the natural finish ribbon. It does fray, but I think it looks cute. And of course you could always use a lighter on the end if you didn't want it to fray. And then I put just a little sticker on it, from the Textured Chic. I didn't include these in y'all's kit, because I was trying to get them out to everybody on time. And that was, throw a wrench in it. So I think there might be like two little stickers that are missing, but you could put something else on here. Your kit comes with, so I took all the kits and I split them in half. And so you guys have a sheet of stickers, and there's some really pretty gold foil stickers in here if you haven't played with this Memories and More kit yet. And so, that one has sticky on it. It's ready to go. So, you could put one of these cute little stickers on it, you could figure out something else if you wanted to put something there. So I'm going to show you kind of how all the cards lay out. You have the PDF directions. They're not super complicated, but I wanted to kind of, walk you through them. So I'm going to pull them up on my other screen just so that I kind of have them in the order that you do. And then I kind of put them in like from easiest to hardest, quote unquote. I know that, probably isn't super true, but let's see. So all right. So we have 10 cards and envelopes. So I split the deck in half, and I split the card pack in half. So you could make more if you wanted to, for sure. So the beginner cards, the 2 beginner cards, and these are definitely out of order. Let me find this other one. Yes, there we go. So this one is the You Make Me Smile card. And all I did was glue it on the front and I used one of the stickers. So, I mean, very, very simple, but super, super cute. And this card is in the deck and you'll see, I mean, the back of it has like a little leaf and then it has like a grid pattern, which I thought was kind of a less usable card. So that's why I decided to go with the You Make Me Smile. So that's a really simple and easy card to put together. And then the other card, the floral card, isn't incredibly difficult either, but it is fussy cutting this card. So this is a big green card. You'll see this. And it is, the back of it is kind of like a pale, like a salmon pink. And so you're just going to fussy cut around here. Now, on this one, I included these leaves so you can see, or you could omit those leaves and ignore them, right? So you can kind of decide whether you want those 2 leaves to be included or not. And then I popped it up on dimensionals and I included the little thank you. And the thank you is one of the stickers. So this is one of the stickers in the set. So that's easy. So these 2 cards are, you know, relatively not super complicated. I will say it's very strange. In the deck, if you're planning on like splitting this for a class, you might find a card missing in the deck. I've never had this before. But I also had extras, which was also weird. So like as I sorted, I would find like extra cards or missing cards. And I think I've split a deck before. So like I was just surprised at the number of like missing / duplicate cards, but it's definitely an endeavor. So a little bit about these while you guys are kind of looking at them. So the envelopes have a lot of gold on them as well. They've got the cross hatching, and then the cards themselves are, I think, relatively neutral. You could use this with a lot of different sweets. It doesn't have to be this sweet. So it's something to think about, you know, and if you're looking for a fast class or you're looking for a way for people to make cards, you know, and you want to have cards and envelopes ready for them, they're nice, they're neutral. You know, evening evergreen, soft succulent, petal pink, and pale papaya. Yes, is that the other color? Yeah. So it's got a couple of you know, it's got some pinks and some yellows, some greens. So it's got a good combination of colors in there. So these are the 2 kind of beginner cards. And this one is just fussy cut because, you know, apparently for the person who hates fussy cutting, I do a lot of it now. So any questions about these 2 cards? Okay. And then I did add some cards on the inside. So the only complaint that I have about these large Memories and More cards is that when you open it, there's just a lot of real estate on the inside. And sometimes you don't want to write that much. And so if you mount another card on the inside, then you're dedicated to a smaller space. Which is nice because sometimes you do want to write that much, right? You've got people who do, and then others you don't. This card is a yellow grid, and I will show you the back of it. One of the things I like playing cards, so I don't mind kind of shuffling through this deck and finding, you know, the corresponding cards that go with each of the pieces. Oh yeah, so it is this one. It's this one that has the leaf pattern on it. And I think it's personally one of the ugliest ones. If you love it and you find a use for it, that's great. I don't like it. And so I just used the flip side of it. It was the yellow grid. And that's the one I put on the inside of here. So All right, so those are our two. Welcome, Kim. Yay, happy you're here. So I'm just walking through the cards and you guys have your PDF directions. Stop me, ask me questions, let me know. The easiest cards kind of came in the front, and then as we went, we got a little bit harder. So the casual crafting cards are the next level. And these are honestly, not incredibly difficult either. So it's one of these, it's this one and this one. Oh, and this one. Okay, good. So these four, so we'll kind of go through them one by one. So the shells card, I just mounted on here with dimensionals and I trimmed it down to 1 1/4. And so you will find the shells card. Maybe. Always a hunt for the cards, right? Okay, so I don't have a duplicate of this one, which must mean that it's one of the ones that was shortchanged in the packet, which is probably not the end of the world, but hopefully you'll find your shells and you can trim this down. I feel very certain it was a small card and it was just trimmed to 1 1/4. And I'm just going to remeasure that just to make sure. Yeah, 1 1/4. So this one's pretty simple. I did use a shell card on the inside as well. It's like a green one with lines on it, just to kind of shore up the space. And I thought it was cute with its corresponding little shell. So Mona, we have a furry, crafty partner tonight.
Yeah, somebody was upset they were outside.
Well, that can't be. It's too hot for that.
Yes, Mr. Nacho has to be in the room.
Well, Nacho, we are happy to have you. This card, I personally think is this is probably the prettiest card, I think. It is just a larger card, a smaller card, and a bow. That is literally it on this card, but it is my favorite of all of them, actually. I included a good piece of this ribbon as well in your packet because I wasn't sure if you guys had a chance to play with this ribbon yet. I saw it in the catalog, in the annual, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, I think that's really pretty. I can't tell, but I bought it because I'm a sucker for anything rose gold. And so this is the rose gold and white striped ribbon. It's a 5/8 inch ribbon. And even though it's a wide ribbon, it's not super duper thick. And I think it ties really nice little knots that lay relatively flat on a card. And I just thought that it picked up the pink in this. So pretty. So this is just glued flat, and then this one's bumped up on dimensionals, and then that's just got a little glue dot under it. And I thought this would be cute for a thank you card. This would be a really cute little like baby card. It's the little things, it is the little things on babies that are oh so cute. Little tiny toes and other things. So anyway, I love this one, and I like the pink on this one a lot. So then we have this one, which is probably my second favorite card. If I'm picking favorites, So this is a large card, a small card, same philosophy. Now this sticker is one of those stickers I didn't include. And Kim, sorry about that. You probably missed that. In an effort to get you your kits on time, there's like 3 die cuts that I didn't put in your kit. It came from the Textured Chic suite. And I just honestly, in an effort to get all of the kits out, I did not include them, but I do think that you have a sticker that you could do something really similar with. So this sticker, this leaf sticker in gold is really nice. So if I wanted to bump this sticker up on dimensionals, one of the things that you can do is you can use your embossing buddy to take away the sticky, which is what you would want to do, because by taking away the sticky, it then lets me use a dimensional to pop it up how I want to pop it up instead of having to depend on the sticky itself. Like if you try to put a dimensional under here and then there's still sticky here, it's going to stick to your project really weirdly. So now by using the embossing buddy, I've taken away all the sticky, and that lets me pop this up where and how I want, which is great. So very similar vibe. And I think honestly probably fits it a little bit better because I feel like this is more of a fall piece. So Susan Rutherford and I were talking about this suite. You guys are going to laugh because there's a card in here and she's like, I don't get it. Why are there snowflakes? And I was like, because it's a 4 seasons. It's like texture chic. There's like the fall leaves, and then there's the seashells for the summer and the flowers for the spring and the snowflakes for winter. And she was like, oh, and we had a really good laugh about that. So it's supposed to be a 4 seasons suite. So if you have not picked up on that, FYI, that's what it is. So this card is probably one of my least favorites. If you guys have something better to do with this one, great, do it. So this has one card going this way, one card popped up here. I ended up using this little wood mount sticker back behind here. And I put one of the little tiny leaf stickers on here. This wood grain sticker was really hard to see on almost anything else. Like you need a really high, like a dark contrast piece. And so I was just having a hard time using it. But then on the inside, I did, again, kind of the same, you know, bright colors, the mango melody, and that same kind of like tropical leaf. So trying to keep all the tropical leaves together on one card. Any questions about that set? What do you think? Everybody A-okay? Yep. Okay. You guys are just working away. I love it. Working. All right. So then these next ones are probably a little more avid. We're just going to cut. We're going to cut more things. Which is fine. So I'm trying to see what order I've got them in. I don't know how they got so out of order. 2 and 2. Okay. So this is the card that we were actually having a good chuckle about, because this one, so you can use other layering pieces with your Memories and More cards. So this is just the curved, scalloped contour dies. I just did a piece in mint macaron. You could use a different card and do this. You could also take a card and you could, trim a card down a little bit and make a border. I was trying to see which one would work well. You could even take this and trim it down just a little bit to be the right size, but we were chuckling because she was like, I don't understand, enjoy your day, and where are all these snowflakes from? And so I had 2 kind of choices. If you weren't feeling snowflakes, there's also this Make Your Dreams Happen sticker that I really like that's in gold. And I thought this would be a really cute graduation card. I thought that was a really cute graduation card. So if you don't have the scalloped contour dies one, you should probably get them because I think they're really amazing. And I do use them a lot. But you could also trim one of these other cards down. And I think if you went like, this is like 5.5 by 3 3/4, maybe 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Then that would give you a good you know, background piece for one of these cards. It's just showing some alternatives there. And then I think I did not use I didn't do anything on the inside with this one. So. And then this one, I think, oh, this is where I flipped it inside out. So on these last 2 or 3, I flipped the card inside out, which seems crazy, but sometimes this background seemed like it was competing with the card. And so just by taking, you know, the card, and instead of having that pattern on the outside, I would just have that pattern on the inside. And a lot of Memories and More cards you can do that with. So if you get, you know, the Christmas one and you're playing around with the Christmas ones, you know, consider that you can have, because, you know, after you've made 10 or so cards, you know, and they all look one way, they get a little monotonous. And so it's kind of nice to flip it inside out and try something different. And then this pink card is this one. It says, "These are the days," which is kind of more of a memory keeping, you know, sentiment than it is a card making sentiment. So then I thought, well, this would be better as a background, right? And I kind of liked the soft flowers on it. And then you can put when we have each other. I found that. See, found those stinking seashells from earlier. Never fails. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this one. Oh yes, here we go. And it has some of the fall leaves on it as well. When we have each other, we have everything. I thought that was a nice, like, anniversary card. And then you can add a little sticker. And then what I did on the inside was I included a card that had some leaves on it on the inside too, to make it a little bit easier to write. So at least it's a little less patterned than the inside card. And then let's see. I think these last 2 are also flipped inside out. Yeah, these are also flipped inside out. So the last 2 are also backwards. There's a couple of little layering pieces on this one. So this is a large card that I will find. It's not that. It's this one. It says, "Today's memories are tomorrow's moments." Also kind of a memory keeping one. So I used that one. And then I found the small card that has the "Your kindness amazes me," which is actually, it's a weird one. It's like I don't know, it's a bottom heavy card. And so I just trimmed that to 1.5 inches and mounted that right where that would go. And then I added a sticker because why not? It's really hard to see in the photos though, I think. But this is a sticker down here, one of these little, the polka dots were really weird in this suite. I had a hard time managing the little tiny polka dots and where they would go. And then the inside of this one, I did sort of a blue grid card just to give me some space to write. And then the last one is this one. And this one is pretty easy. It's a small card that's cut in half. And then it's got this really pretty card. Everything beautiful starts with. But we're going to cover it. I will find the card. That's the background. And so it also says everything beautiful starts with love, but I liked the love sticker a lot more than I liked this love. And so I literally just took the sticker and covered over it with the one of the plank, I don't know, birch looking stickers. So basically put that sticker on top and then put the love on top of that. And then that gives us, you know, a little bit of a little more pop than I think the card had to begin with. And then this card is just cut in half and stuck behind here, right? So we're just gonna cut that one in half and stick it behind. And the inside says, congratulations, because I thought this was a cute wedding card. So I was going to use this for a wedding. We have a friend whose son is getting married. I cannot believe I'm old enough to have people who have children who are getting married. And so her son is older, obviously, than Marianne, but still seems crazy to me. So I thought this was a fun wedding card. So that's the kit, and that's everything, and it's a lot, but kind of once you see all the pieces and you see how they go together, then you have hopefully a good idea kind of on how you want to use it. You don't have to do them like I did. You can do them however you want. But I thought it would be fun to play with the memories and more. I know a few of you had this and you've played with the texture Chic, but I think a lot of people hadn't had a chance to play with it yet. And hopefully you got to see some new ribbons and some new things that you hadn't gotten to see yet. Questions, comments, ideas?
Oh, very cute. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Good.
Very fun.
Good.
I didn't use my what's this called? I remember this kit.
Oh yeah, that was a nice kit.
All this stuff, and it kind of goes with the colors and some of these too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're gonna kind of supplement in. So
well, maybe I like what you did, so I'll do that first, and then yeah, maybe add some of these punchy things, and I don't know.
I think this is one of those where you can definitely like add and take away, and if you've got some dies that you really like, or you've got some layering pieces that you have, I think that once you start to play with the memories and more, it's a lot of fun. Like it's a lot of fun to kind of play with the cards. And I think once you start cutting the cards up, and you realize like, oh, I can layer stuff on top of the cards, or I can cut them in half, or I can trim them down to do what I want. And you also start to look at the sentiments and go, well, am I thankful for this wonderfully ordinary day? No, not really. But I can use the backside of that, you get to make a choice on which cards you love and how you want to use them. And I do love using some of the little extras. Like I like using these little note card pieces. They really are good little lunchbox notes. And if you're trying to drop a note in for somebody with a check or something that you're sending, so there's a lot of cute little uses, and some of them make really cute tags. So but this one was definitely had a strong memories, the memories and more, right? Like this one definitely had a strong memories bend to it. Have you guys seen the Santa Express? Like, have you guys seen that memories and more? Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show it to you. So let me get that up because it's interesting. So I'm going to work on some stuff with this one. But it's worth That's kind of cool. All right. I have to sort one mess before I can start another, right? I can't have messes colliding. That's my desk. It's just one big colliding mess. So one of the things I've been doing, which tends to work well, is I've been storing the cards in a clear mount case. So like if you're wondering like, okay, well, how do I store these cards? The actual like cards themselves store well in a clear mount case. And then the actual, folded cards also fit well in a clear mount case. So if that's something that you're, like, I don't know, for me, sometimes storage is perplexing. I'm trying to figure out, well, how do I store this and keep myself organized? That is one way that you can do that. And they fit really well normally. What doesn't fit well is the Santa. It doesn't close. It's really thick. So this was a really interesting kit. And what makes it not fit are these balsa wood pieces. So let me spotlight this. So they're definitely wood. And they pop out and they're really cute, but it's balsa wood is what it feels like to me. I remember it from like crafting, back in the day. I don't know, like, I don't remember what I made with balsa wood. Maybe it was like, I don't know, but it has like holidays, peace, winter, wonderland, holly jolly, and happy. And then it's got a bunch of these cute little snowflakes. And there's 2 sheets. The other one says Merry Christmas, celebrate, ho, 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 Santa Noel, joy, and snow. So there's no duplicate in this kit, which is really important to know. So if you're going to split this kit among you and some friends, just know there's no clean split. So you can't take a kit and like divide it in half. At least this part you can't. So just FYI. So that's 2 cool pieces. And I think that's what makes this thing not close. Although even with that, it closes, but it's tight. There's some really nice vellum overlays. So they're hard to see in here, but there's Merry and Bright. Oh, you can see it actually really well. Merry and Bright. It's the most wonderful time of year. There's some snowflakes. There's some ho, ho, ho. Always good. And then there's quite a few stickers. So this matches with the Santa Express suite. So we have the Santas of various skin tones. Oh, what fun. Ho, ho, ho for you. These are cute little tag stickers, and they even have a hole in the top that you can poke out. So they'll actually make like a cute little actual tag. Memories, ho, 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 holidays. It's got a few little strips of things which are kind of fun. And then this one has a 1 through 30. So if you're going to do some sort of like December countdown, December daily, you could use this for little boxes. But it has through 31, winter, snow day, December, holidays, Christmas, Wonderland, joy. So a couple sticker sheets. And then like last year's Christmas one, it has multiples of each one. So it has 3 of each of the large ones. So there's a Dear Santa, and then there's the back of it is candy canes. And then it has 3 of these snowflakes. And then on the front, it says Let It Snow. It's a really cute card, and it has like a little winter scene. I thought this one was really precious. Then it has 3 of these with the polka dots. And then on the back, it says, oh, what fun. And it has Santa and Mrs. Claus dancing. This one is Season's Greetings. And then the back is like a red stripe. I like the Season's Greetings. This one has a choo-choo train with that funny laughing reindeer. I don't know if you guys have seen this in the paper, but this reindeer, he's really joyous. But it's kind of funny, like the smoke is like a bubble for you to write. And then on the back side are the Christmas trees. That's a nice paper. And then polka dots. And then the flip side is Happy Christmas, which is one of my most annoying. Happy Christmas makes me crazy, but whatever. I'm sure I will somehow figure out how to make this Merry Christmas. Somehow I will. And then there's a lot of little cards. So have a holly jolly Christmas. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of each little card, which is interesting. So have a holly jolly Christmas. And then it has like a cute little piece on the back. There's Santa, kind of looks like a stamp, like a Santa stamp. And then there's like a little area to write with like little presents. I love this one. C is for Christmas, cookies, cheer, and carols. This is by far my favorite. And it has that really joyous laughing reindeer guy in the back. He's really funny. And then the flip side is just a writing. It has like blank writing. I don't know that I'll use the flip side because that one's so cute. Then there's Merry Christmas, which makes me happy. And the back side of that is like a blank one with some stripes on it. And then there's Santa in his choo-choo train. And the back side of that one is It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, which I really do like this one. This makes a perfect card. This will be really easy. And then peace, joy, peace, and love. And the back side of this one is like some little stars. And then the note cards and envelopes are different than what we've had before. So this is the coordinating set. So what I like about the envelopes is that they have a nice white front. So it's really easy to address them and put a return address because that has been problematic. And then they're even lined on the inside, which is really cute. So there are half is red, half is green. And then the actual cards, stuck on an edge here. Let's see. The actual cards there's a green speckle and a green solid. So remember, there's nothing that says that this has to be the front or that has to be the back or that has to, right? Like you could flip it, right? Like you could do whatever you want. So that's nice. And then the red ones have some polka dots and some solid. And you can always, this could always be the front or this could be the front. Or this could be the front, right? Like you can do whatever you want. No one makes you use them the way you get to use them how you want to use them. So, and it's 20 of them. So you get quite a bit. I think that you could knock out quite a bit of cards, Christmas cards out of here. I will be most likely using this set for retreat. I think that there'll be some fun stuff we can do with these. I'm going to play with them and color them and see what I can do. I'm going to also see if I can like heat emboss them. And if I burn the place down and there's balsa wood up in flames, I'll report back. But I think there's a lot of fun stuff that we can do with this one. So yeah, so that's the Christmas one that came out. Questions, comments? And then the only other Memories and More that is out is the one that is kind of it's an odd one. I've actually asked to get some feedback from the designers on this one. Oh, let me show you. Where did I store it? It might be down here. Oh yeah. So this is the other one in the annual catalog, and it's just organized. We've never had one that's organized quite like this. It's made, there's no duplicate cards. So there's no duplicate cards whatsoever, like not even one. And there's some really cool ones. Like there's these ones with the pencils. There's some really fun like motifs and designs, but there's also these really weird cards that have like 3 boxes with bullets. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with that? I think that this one says like, be mindful, be present. There's a lot that have like goals on them. I think it's meant to be like a mindfulness tracker and a goal setter. I think this would be great for somebody who maybe is setting up like a planner. There's like a habit tracker and it has like 1 to 30 like days for different habits. So I think there's some intentionality here. I just don't, here, success comes from what you do consistently. Like, I think there's a lot of great stuff. I think that this could be used watching, reading, making, loving. This could definitely be used with like maybe, Bible journaling, intention setting, goal setting for the beginning of the year. So I'm going to get some feedback on this one. And this one I'm probably going to run at the beginning of the year, like at the end of 2021, the begin 2022. What year are we in? Who knows? This is 2022. So at the end of 2022, I'll run this for the beginning of 2023. And I've got a couple of ideas on what I would want to do with this, but I wanted to show you the cards behind it. And I love all the colors. I think it's really fun. I just have never seen, I've never seen a kit like this, and we've never done anything like it. And so I'm hoping to get a little more feedback and support from the Stampin' Up teams. Like, oh, here, like 100 days. So they do those 100-day challenges, like 100 days of drinking my water or taking a walk or whatever. I mean, they're really cute colors, really fun designs, very inspiring, but very focused on habits, goals, do what you love what you do. This one's really cute, but it's very different than anything we've ever had before. The stickers are cute too, but they also are very different than anything we've had before. So I just wanted to kind of show you the other memories and more kits that we have, maybe how I would use them in my personal life or not. They're interesting. This one cracks me up, the rotary phone. I don't know why, but this is like really funny. Like, why do we have a rotary phone? So I'm going to stop the recording. Any questions, concerns, comments? I'm super excited that we got to make those cards. And I thought that was fun that we, everybody got to make 10, which is really awesome. I've got in mind what I'm going to do for the next Better Your Best. So if you are working towards that, I think it's going to be good. And I've already got it planned. So I was going to do it for this one, and then I decided that I liked this other one better. So, hello, Sweet Pea. That's really cute, by the way. These are really cute cards. They're just really different than anything else we've ever had. I don't know. So, all right, I'm going to stop the recording.